All right, we'll start with the Michael Cole.
Desmond, you guys talk a lot about the point five offense, moving the ball and things like that. How did you see that coming to fruition today with the 33 assists?
I mean, I think that it was huge. We were still playing that same way, moving the ball in the first half. But shots weren't falling. Sometimes we shy away from it, think that we can do it on our own. And today, I think that we stuck with it, and eventually our defense turned into offense, and we continue to share the ball, start making shots, and busted the game open.
Drew Bill.
As you guys have been playing so well leading up to that 3-game winning streak, what's the feeling like, knowing that you can now put that behind you and you got to win going into a game against a really tough team in the next one?
Yeah, I mean, the NBA season, there's so many ups and downs. I mean, you guys probably know more about the win streaks and losing streaks than we do. We just think about, next opportunity, next play, next game mentality. And, I think that we've been putting our best foot forward. I mean, we lost to a good team in Golden State 2 nights ago. Steph obviously had an amazing performance. I think Gary Payton had a career night. So nothing to hang your head on in this league. Just move on to the next one, and that's what we've continued to do all year long.
Megan Triplett.
Des, before the game, Coach Jenkins mentioned how resilient this group is to go into a game just a few hours learning that 3 of your guys are in protocols now. What has stood out to you about what makes this group so resilient, especially tonight in a game like this when you had so many guys kind of step up, especially there in the second half?
I mean, it's a team full of underdogs. I feel like almost everybody on this team has, some sort of story, unique story on how they got to this point, whether it's being under-recruited or, growing up in a unfortunate situation. We got a lot of people that have been through a lot, and it shows on the basketball court.
Sean Coleman.
Des, first off, great effort to you. Congrats on the win tonight. It just seems like, nearly every night that you're out there, 4+ threes, 20 points, in the month of December, you've become the go-to scorer, especially with Jaw out, now with Dylan and DeAnthony out. You've been doing it all year, but really over this stretch of games over the past 3 or 4 weeks, something else just clicked, or is it just you're in this groove and it's coming easier to you, each and every month you're in the league?
I mean, that's the goal, is to continue to get better, game by game, month by month, year by year, whatever that looks like, so be it. But as long as I'm getting better, I can live with the result. And, obviously we've been playing well and winning games, and, I feel like I'm getting better.
Last question, Terry Davis.
Hey, Des, the team had another 10 steals tonight. How important is for this team and the success of this team do you play well defensively?
I mean, it's everything. Defense travels. Coach says that all the time. I mean, you never know if you're going to make or miss shots. Sometimes on the road, whatever the case may be, defense is, ultimately what's going to get it done. Night in and night out on a consistent basis. And, as long as we have that, I feel like, we have a good chance of winning, especially when we have, All-Star and John Moran on our team.
Thanks, Doug. We'll have John Konchar right now. All right, we'll get started with Michael.
John, some people will say that, when DeAnthony and Dylan not playing together, a little bit of the edginess wasn't there. But when the game started, guys like yourself stepped up, and I mean, you made a lot of hustle plays, diving for loose balls and things of that nature. Just how much is that a part of the everyday, the way you try to play the game, and just the 14 rebounds? Where does that energy come from for yourself?
I mean, I just try to hustle every single play. If I see the ball loose at all, gotta dive on the floor and get an extra possession for us. For the rebounds, some of them just come to me. I mean, I know where the ball's kind of going, if it's going out or if missing short, whatever. But offensive rebounds kind of come to me and just trying to get extra possessions for us.
Drew Hill.
John, did you feel like you guys were due for a good shooting game? Because it felt like you shot a little bit below your average during the losing streak, and then today in the second half, it really picked up.
I mean, we just stayed the course, really. Starts on the defensive end. You get stops, a lot of easier buckets on the offensive end. So just starts on the defensive end for us.
Brandon Abraham.
Hey, John, first career start, first career double-double, just kind of what was your emotions going into the game? And then, did it kind of even click during the game that you had your first double-double, or did you kind of find out after the game?
I mean, I just went in and play hard every single moment or every single minute of the game. Somebody told me, what was it, the fourth quarter sometime? Somebody told me. So, I mean, it's a cool thing, but it's more important that we got the win.
Terry Davis. All right, we'll go to Sean.
Hey, John, great effort tonight. Congrats on the win. Coach always talks about activity, especially on the defensive end of the court. That seems to be a specialty of your game, but it really has stood out in the month of December for this team as a whole. Just each and every game, when y'all look at the box score and just in general, is this living up to y'all's expectations game in and game out of producing the steals, producing the turnovers? It really seems to be a big contribution to each and every one of y'all's wins, especially this month.
Yeah, I mean, we really focused it heavily on the defensive end the last this month, before that too, but and it's been really working out for us. Just diving on the ball, extra possessions. We had 11 steals. Just try to get steals and get our rotations on defense and turn into offense.
Thanks, John. We'll have Sharon here next.